Hi guys, it's your girl Cece, and welcome to another episode of Trend Talk. Today we have a few topics to get into, but before we do, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, join the conversation. So let's jump into our first segment on the timeline. So today I seen this post. You know you got a good heart when you feel bad for doing what's best for you. So it made me pose the question, do you feel bad when you have to do what's best for you? Or is that people pleasing? I personally think it's people pleasing. I used to feel bad when I was younger for doing what's best for me and putting myself first because I was too worried about what other people might think of me, and it just wasn't a good life to live. Like now, I just feel like I'm more self confident and unapologetically me, and I'm just never going to feel bad for what's doing best for me because no one is gonna feel bad for doing what's best for them. I had a conversation with my friend earlier, and we are always talking about how people are innately self serving. One of my friends asked me, she was like, do you trust people? And I was like, it made me think. I'm like, yeah, I trust people, but do I fully trust anybody? No. Because at any moment when what's best for me doesn't align what's best for you or vice versa, I know that person is going to do what they feel is best for them, even if it puts me in a situation to feel like I'm being done wrong, if that makes any sense. So I feel the same way. Never feel bad for doing what's best for you, even if it's not what's best for you. Even if you just think, "Oh, this is a good idea. I'm going to try this." Like that's your path. Do it. You don't have to answer to no one. Put yourself first because other people are going to put themselves first. And if you are always worried about other people and putting them first, and they're putting themselves first, who's putting you first? Nobody. You end up the sucker in every situation, and then you be like, oh, I have such a good heart. You have to have a good heart to yourself first and foremost before you have a good heart to anybody else. And that's just the way things go. What do y'all feel about this? Do you feel like it's having a good heart, or do you feel like it's people pleasing? Leave your comments below. Now, let's get into Drake. Apparently, he's going back and forth with a decision on whether he's going to drop his album or cancel the tour. And I'm sure everyone agrees that he should continue the tour. No one asked Drake for a new album. He just dropped the album with 21 Savage. He's still touring for this album. So why would you cancel shows that people have paid money for and is excited about to drop an album that no one really needs right now? It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like Drake, his lead single with SZA was just not good to me, and it wasn't culturally relevant. So I feel like if that's any indication of what the album is going to be like, then he probably needs to go back to the drawing board with this album and just keep touring until he's able to find some inspiration to make some better music, because I love Drake, and it will break my heart for him to put out an album that I don't like, because I love all of his music, like for real. But that song with SZA, it had no replay value. I didn't add it to my playlist, but apparently it's going number one because obviously it's Drake and people want to listen to Drake and hear what he has to say. But definitely don't cancel your tour to release an album. It makes no sense. Okay, our next topic is Ice Spice shading Armon Wiggins. Okay, so if y'all listen to Armon, I love Armon. He's so funny and his commentary be on point for the most part. A lot of times I do feel like he biased on some things, but everybody is. But when he was doing his VMA commentary earlier this week, or was it last week? Whenever the VMAs came out, when he was talking about Ice Spice, he basically said that her hair is late. He was saying that it's just not good. Well, he didn't say that her hair was just not good. He was basically saying that it that her team uses her curly fro to keep her in the up and coming box instead of the I arrive box. To him, the curly fro just doesn't give superstar I'm here, I've arrived. And I guess Ice Spice got wind to it allegedly and felt some type of way. Keep in mind, she never said Armand's name, so we don't really know if she was talking about Armand or not. But Armand definitely felt hit, and he went on Twitter Spaces and had some things to say. After Ice Spice had posted this, it's always an old bald man trying to say my hair not real, which is crazy because I don't. Well, he did call it a wig, so I guess she was mad about people thinking that her hair not real, but I don't know if it's real or not. It does kind of give wig, but who cares if she say it's real? I guess it's real. We don't have to just take her word for it because ain't none of us doing her hair. But Armand went on his Twitter Spaces to basically say he still loves Ice Spice, but he feels some type of way that he praises her all the time. And this one time he had something negative to say about her. Now she responds when she doesn't respond to anything positive that he says about her. And I feel like this, Armand, you literally just sat on your podcast earlier this week and said the same thing and talked about Joe Budden for saying the exact same thing. Joe Budden came out and said the same thing about Cardi B, but you got on your platform and you made it seem like Joe Budden has a personal issue with Cardi B, even though he said he didn't, just for saying that he praises her all the time. And just because he doesn't like this song, it's an issue when you're doing the same thing. You can't be like that. It don't feel good when it's you. So he also said that he feels like Ice Spice don't follow him. So I guess he feels like Ice Spice don't like him either. And he was just like he don't care about a follow. He don't care about a follow, and that if she really wants to do something, she should have been, retweeting him to her millions of followers and things like that. And he was basically saying that he can be bought. He was like, if you want me to keep praising you, you should do this and this and this. So that makes me feel like Cardi B probably did buy him because he was ranting about how he was praising Nicki Minaj and never got anything for it. So I feel like that's where I feel like his commentary gets really biased when it comes to her because he feels like she's doing something for him. So he's gonna big her up. So I don't respect that. It's one thing to be biased, but but being bought is something different. We all have our faves and we feel like we're not gonna go against, but is that your fave because it's your fave? Or is it your fave just because she shared your song on her Twitter one time? I don't know. You let me know what you think in the comments. Okay, apparently Offset is cheating again. I don't really think he's cheating, but according to Twitter, he was doing a 24-hour live stream at Kai's house, and Offset had went missing for like 45 minutes after they heard a girl in the background saying some things. Cardi B said that the girl was his brand ambassador, but when he came back, like the guys was whispering to each other, and so everyone is thinking that he's cheating. I don't think he's cheating. I I don't think he's cheating that day, because if he wanted to cheat, he didn't have to go to Kai's house to cheat. He could cheat anytime he wants to, especially when he knows they're going to be doing a 24-hour live stream. It just doesn't make sense. But Kai came out and said this is all the way cap. He was trying to duck smoke from us drowning him with water. And the people that came in my room was his team that was there for the release of his music video. At least go back and watch the stream to see what's going on, bro. We had an amazing fun night together. Don't start saying anything. To me, I just feel like Kai, we didn't need that tweet. We didn't need you to defend Offset. Nobody asked for that, because if Offset was at your house cheating, it's not like you were gonna come out and say that he was cheating. You was gonna come out and say the exact same thing. So that's crazy. But Cardi B is on Twitter defending Offset to her last breath. I mean, which she should. That's her man, but I'm just like, give it a rest. I've never seen anyone with so much money and fame and riches who spend all their time on the internet arguing with nobodies about things that don't affect them in real. It's just weird to me. Like, she's clearly unhappy. All this cheating he's been doing, I would be unhappy too. But hopefully they could get it together. Offset just needs to stay faithful. I feel like Cardi is the best that he's gonna do. He's fell off since the Migos broke up. His solo music isn't doing that well, so I'll keep you updated on what's going on with Offset. Okay. Last but not least, we have Chrisean Rock, Blueface, and Jaden Alexis. Chrisean posted this picture of her baby, Chrisean Jr., and Blueface sleeping, and it sent Jaden Alexis, Blueface's other baby mom, into a frenzy. First of all, Chrisean, your baby is so cute. And second of all, why is you taking sneak pictures of them sleeping like a groupie? She also posted the picture and commented on it and was like, my babies. Girl, you need to leave that man alone. He's been disrespecting you your whole pregnancy. He didn't even come see the baby be born. He's talking about you as a mother and how you're handling your baby. Like, he doesn't love you, and he doesn't love his other baby mama. I don't even know if he really loves the baby. We just know Blueface is in love with himself and he's a clout chaser, and you just keep letting him ride your wave, ride your wave. He had her in the studio signing a paper that said Myth Music Forever. Like, ugh, she's just so clown out to me. But Jaden is clowned out too. Like, she was on the internet going crazy. Her and Blueface were talking shit to each other, basically saying like, Blueface was saying that she was never there for him. She didn't believe in him. She was saying like, I was never there for you. You was living at my house. I was working 2 jobs, walking to work. Girl, why was you doing that? You know you didn't have to do that. And then she clocked some tea though. Like, this is the part I want to get into. She said, there's always another B or nigga. I never gave away what you did. I'm done. And I said what I said. So to me, it's given that she's exposing Blueface for being a homosexual. She said, there's always another B or nigga. What you mean, or nigga? Who? What you mean, or nigga? They've been saying that Blueface is gay. They said that that's why he snatched Chrisean hair out trying to get that phone, because he had some gay shit up in that phone that he didn't want Chrisean to see. I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Do you think Blueface is gay? Do you think that Chrisean should leave Blueface alone? And Jaden, she needs to give it up. She was on there talking about that cloud chasing off of her girl. Now you're being delusional. Like you're very much being delusional at this point. You are not the cloud. Chrisean is the cloud. Chrisean has the fan base. Chrisean has the love. People were feeling sorry for you and trying to give you a chance, but now you're doing too much. Like, you can't get mad at this man for going to see his child. You already know he goes back and forth with you and Chrisean. What you thought this time was gonna be different, it wasn't. Like, get over it, keep it pushing. I hope one of y'all leave him alone for good, but we'll see. I'm gonna be watching. So our next segment, the bop of the day, a bop of the day, a of the day, a of the day, a. Hey, so today is Sunday, and on Sundays, I like to wake up early, clean the house, make breakfast, and do all of those good things. So when I'm doing this, I like to listen to slow music. And so today, my bop of the day is Fantasia When I See You. Maybe when that song come on, I just be singing to the top of my lungs because I love it, I love it. Period. I love that song. I feel like everyone knows that song, but if you don't know it, you should go look it up and listen to it. It's definitely a bop. Fantasia When I See You. And for our last segment, what you watching? Last night, I watched The Blackening. I ordered it off Amazon Prime. It was $6, and I think it was worth the $6. I'm glad I didn't go see it in the movie theater because I probably would have been disappointed having to pay that much money at the movie theater. But it was definitely worth $6. It was funny to me. I had a lot of laughs watching it, and the plot twist at the end was crazy. Even though I called it at the beginning, I watched so many shows and movies. I am so good at calling a plot twist and knowing how a movie is going to unfold. But it was really good. You guys should give it a watch. It doesn't have any replay value for me. I probably wouldn't watch it again, but I didn't mind spending that $6 to watch it this time. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and also join the conversation and tell me what you think about the topics that I spoke about today. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.